Hey folks, welcome back to ContinueQuest with myself, Dominic, and my friend Nick.
Hi.
We just had a delicious little meal.
Yeah, we made a run to the old Wawa,
Wawa.
which is Philadelphia.
Delicious.
Delicious sandwiches.
I was watching Always Sunny and they talk about Wawa, and on the closed captioning, it said, like, Wawa, like a Wawa pedal.
Oh, W-A-H.
W-H-A, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It just made me laugh.
We're just real big fans of George Harrison and his song Wawa. That's a marketing match made in heaven right there. You gotta buy the rights to Wawa and just have him fucking singing Wawa.
Oh, yeah.
No Wawa, but it says I don't need no Wawa.
Yeah, well,
You change the lyrics.
Yeah, you re-record
Really need a Wawa.
It's probably cheaper to re-record it than to license his,
His original version.
Yeah.
the guy from Nerf Herder was cheaper.
Wait, what?
He does, yeah, he does the Wawa stuff.
Does he do all like the
Perry Grip? Yeah.
He does all like the Hoagie Fest.
The
things?
Hoagie Fest,
Like
yep.
fake Beatles.
Look up
things?
in the sky, it's coming. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Those
Yeah.
are. I mean, those are fine. Like
They're well done.
He writes the songs well enough that you're like, oh, it's supposed to be a Beatles Yellow
Yeah.
Submarine thing, without
Yep.
even seeing the
The campaign for it, yeah.
It's funny because the original campaign was like, it is the Yellow Submarine, and now it's kind of transformed into this, like, it's just like kind of like the styles from the Yellow Submarine film,
Yeah.
but it's like not anymore like Beatles stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like I feel like do they have the guys anymore? Like the Beatles guys? I don't even know. If
Yeah,
they're
one of
part
them was supposed to be Perry Grip, I think. He was one of them. Like
He's
the
like-
band leader or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He kind of reminds me of whatchamacallit from the South Park intro.
The Primus dude.
Primus dude, who's
that's a
who's-
big jump right there. That's like 9 points.
He kind of looks like him.
Les
He's
Claypool.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
like Les Claypool in the beginning of it a little bit.
I really like Primus.
Yeah.
I really like to talk too. I don't do it well. Often, but.
Dom, you're a little funny for meeting, I assume.
Not phlegmy. I just stumbled. My tongue was like, I don't care. I was talking about Les Claypool. My tongue was like, I don't feel like doing that.
You're hanging out in Philly where we don't really care about
Yeah, we
talking
mumble
that much.
words.
The Mumble Bunch.
I really like Nerf Herder. They're one of my favorite bands.
Are they related? Primus or Nerf?
No.
Just in the conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Primus. Nerf Herder I never really listened to. Primus only know a few songs.
I only know Winona. That's it. Winona and a big brown beaver.
Oh yeah, okay. I know that song, and I don't know like, is it a band I should sit down and like really explore?
You should listen to Pork Soda.
Okay.
That's a good album. It's got Mr. Crinkle on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's like a big cello. That's the thing. It's like a weird band. They use a bunch of different instruments, and Les Claypool is a bassist leading a band
Yeah.
and thinking very differently than other music at the time. My Name is Mud. You know that one.
Yeah, my name is Mud's good. They all start like that.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
I don't
My
know.
Name
I
is Mud.
probably have heard it. I just don't remember it.
It's good. That's a good album.
I'll
I
have to
stand
get-
by that album.
I'll have to get down on some Primus.
Don't watch the Winona Beaver video. It's kind of scary.
You've seen that video.
They're like Duracell men. Do you remember that commercial with the Duracell men where they're
Yeah,
like
of course.
made out of plastic?
Yeah.
It's like that.
That's very creepy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think they won an award for, or someone maybe won an award for art design on that.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Who directed that?
David Fincher.
David Fincher?
I don't know, maybe.
He directed like every music
He
video
directed
of
a
the
lot of
90s.
music videos, yeah.
Madonna video, David Fincher.
Mm-hmm.
Without a
You're
doubt.
kicking ass, Nick.
Dude, now that I equipped all that stuff, I'm tearing people up.
See, I know you wanted to do it because we have to be careful with the emulator we're using. It'll freeze. Breaking the fourth wall a little bit there.
This guy just blew me back.
But
Whatever, I'm gonna tear through these guys like butter.
you had to suffer a little bit because
Yeah.
of that. Because of that, you had to take a little bit.
It's just timing. Sometimes when you make a production out
Art.
of something, it just doesn't work out the way it normally would in real life.
Do you think you can go kill that sensei guy now with new cool weapons?
You know what? I probably could have leveled up a couple times. So I think.
Definitely
I
at
think we
the end
could
of
take
this at the end of this dungeon. Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and
I think
let's
he deserves
kill
it.
that guy.
I think he
Walking around, there's a Napoleon complex, thinking he's all big and bad. We're gonna show him that to be big and bad, you gotta be big and bad.
And bad. I like that Peach is now using what is called a war fan. It's a fan for
war.
Yeah.
Katana uses one in Mortal Kombat.
She chops some heads off with that
Oh,
thing.
Jesus.
We watched that recently.
The
Which one, the new
original
one?
movie?
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Never
yeah,
watched
yeah.
Annihilation.
It's bad.
Ooh, it's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some great CG transformations.
Oh,
They do the morph.
Oh my god, it's so.
Oh no.
I just remember they changed the Raiden guy.
Yeah, well, it was like a not David Carradine, but it was like a David
It was
Carradine.
Christopher Lambert? Somebody. Christopher Lambert?
But they also changed his entire look.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
got, like,
because
long
he was
hair and
he was
stuff.
like no longer a god or something, or immortal or something. So like he like just kind of looked like, I don't know.
Right. I like that first movie. It's not a good movie, but it's
fun.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the better video game movies.
Yeah,
Is,
especially at the time.
Is Annihilation with "Now you will die" or that Melina says or
Oh
whatever?
yeah.
What does she say?
Yeah. She's like, I think she does like a gasp at the end of that. But yeah, you will die. Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's such a bad delivery.
But she's that one witch woman
Yeah.
who plays a really weird part in the film. There's like this weird, really convoluted part where it's like she's someone's mom.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah,
Jax is just getting arm surgery to get some metal arms. It's really bad.
I feel like I gotta see this. Is it
Uh,
on something? Like
it-
that I can stream?
I bought it for Chad in a DVD set,
Okay.
I think.
Oh, do you have Dom's DVD set that you got him?
I was telling Dom I have to bring it next time.
What was
I
the set you
forgot
bought
it.
him? Explain it to
It
the
was like
audience.
15 fantasy films.
In like a box set. So it's
Yeah.
probably like 3 DVDs in there with like 15 films on them. It's fucking
so
crazy.
Super backstory. My wife's family's from West Virginia, so we go there, and they still have a Kmart.
So
there.
we go there.
No, dude, West Virginia is great. Like
beautiful.
I love driving out there, and like Rebecca's family, like my in-laws are like amazing. That's what I understand. When people are like, "Oh, my in-laws are coming," like I super get along with my in-laws, and it's not a hassle.
You're probably lucky.
I guess, man. Like we watched this commercial the other day, and it was like, what was it? It might have been like a Family Guy joke. It was like these guys got married. It was like, bye everybody, bye friends, bye family, bye sex life, bye money. And I was like, I guess if you marry like incorrectly, that happens.
Yeah, you
but
say
like,
goodbye to sex life. That would be really bad.
yeah, why would people think that that's like a thing? That sucks if that's you.
It's just a bad comedy trope.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're in West Virginia, and we went to a Kmart, and Kmart has this weird time portal of like movies that I've never ever seen before. So it's a collection of like 15 fantasy movies. I guess this company just like buys them in bulk
It's like
and then
easy
distributes them. Yeah.
And the best thing is like the cover has this like broke ass Gandalf on it.
There's like a warrior woman on there and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
some
funny.
Randolph shit.
What, do you remember some of the titles of the films? I'm excited because
man.
I do Tales from the Tavern, a fantasy podcast,
Huh? Yep.
and I'm always looking for new source material.
You're gonna be able to watch this and probably pick
Yeah.
apart some shit.
It'd be cool if you did like a stream of one of them. I'm sure they're available like online somewhere
Oh,
in some
yeah?
capacity.
Yeah, no
like
one
a
shut
watch
down
along,
that stream.
you know?
on these.
No.
I did not, but I will bring them next time. So in a couple episodes, we'll have the names of them.
My brother brought one of those. I think those cheap box sets started with old martial arts movies
Uh-huh,
that nobody
yep.
cared about. And my brother bought one time, and I brought it over to a friend's house, and we ended up picking a movie to watch called Crippled Assassins. Oh, no, wait, no, Crippled Masters, yeah.
Okay.
And it's about,
Wheelchair Kung Fu?
well, kind of, yeah. I mean, there's one actor who was born without arms and one actor who was born without legs.
Okay.
And, or non-functioning. And the story is that, like, both of them, like, I think separately, like, one was a part of a dojo, and then he had his arms burned off by acid. And then
God.
another guy had his legs cut off or something like that.
In
like,
real
by-
life, or is this part of the movie now?
Part of the
That's
movie,
plot,
okay.
yeah.
But then they get together and they
I
start
was gonna say, like,
training.
if someone in real life had their arms burned off by acid,
That'd be
the amount
terrible.
of time it would take, that's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn my arms off with lye. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put lye on my arms.
Yeah,
let it
just
sit
gonna
there.
let it burn and to eat away and do its job.
Was it made in the 80s? I feel like that was like an 80s thing, like acid. It's
Yeah.
the worst stuff ever.
Oh yeah, 80s had some pretty good acid scares.
I feel like it's because
I was afraid of acid from Alien.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say. I feel
yeah.
like Alien like was like acid can fuck your ass up.
Yeah.
That,
But you know-
that shot really creeped me out when I was a kid. I did not like it.
Which one?
Where with the blood melting through the
Like dropping
ship.
through, and they're like, it went through 7 levels or whatever.
Man, that shit was fucking horrifying.
But
That's space acid though, and that's a stronger.
yeah, that's
acid.
space acid.
Ooh.
That's pretty strong.
Did you see
Pretty
me evade
potent.
that guy? That guy was like, I'm gonna wait here and be a statue, and then I came over and he was like, "Whoa!" and I jumped out of the way.
Go!
Like
You
a
scared me
fucking
there.
Master.
Um,
I'm very
Jump
impressed,
this
but that scared me still.
but yeah, they train together. The crippled masters, and
Look at
it's
Heavy D and the boys right here, man. Fat boy.
It's an exploitation film, obviously. And,
Right.
I think they did too.
Was it good?
I was entertained at the time when I was a kid. Like they like the one dude kicks and the other dude punches, and like
They work together
they
sometimes?
work together. Yeah, like the one gets on the other shoulders. I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Together,
They
they're
train
deadly.
together. They train together. Like I think the dude with the legs has to like lift something with his foot, like something. There's like some pulley tied to his foot, and he's doing some training with a rock.
Oh
It's
my
a
god.
movie. It's a whole movie.
It's a movie.
It's a whole movie about that.
That sounds like some Three Ninjas shit.
You know what movie's weird that I watched when I was a kid? I think I brought this up before I think I brought this up before, but I don't know if I brought it up to you guys. I had HBO when I was a kid, all the time. Just one thing my parents always had, because my dad loves movies, and I've seen like I remember being a kid and seeing Loverboy, which is I believe that's the movie about the pizza delivery boy who's also like a gigolo.
Patrick
What?
Dempsey is the guy.
Oh yeah, Patrick Dempsey's in it.
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Yeah, so that was played on TV. I watched that as a kid.
Real weird.
Real awesome if you're a kid.
I was
You're
gonna
like,
say-
oh man, there's about to be some boobies.
I was gonna
made.
say you could see a
boobs,
tit
yeah.
in that.
I don't know if you actually get to see tit. I think you definitely get
They're
to
definitely
see.
alluded to.
I think you definitely get to see tit in the other movie that I watched when I was a kid, which is Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker?
Yeah,
Is
have
that
you ever
just
heard
a
of
straight up porno, or is that a real?
Oh.
No, I think he's trying to create like the perfect woman.
Perfect money-making
But-
hooker.
But he gets like a bunch of DNA from hookers because like no one would sign up for that, so he pays women to come over, and so I think that's what happens. Yeah,
So it's like Weird Science, but without the computer.
Yeah.
yeah,
DNA Weird Science.
but with a Frankenhooker. Yeah.
Like Weird Science and Gary and Wyatt got to actually do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And sleep with Lisa.
I've seen a lot of movies I probably shouldn't have as a child.
Oh, I mean, like my dad had a collection of VHSs. My dad loved movies too. We didn't have HBO, but he had a bunch of VHSs in the basement, and he like loved action movies and like thrillers and things like that. So he had tons of movies. So like something me and my best friend Brandon growing up would do is we would go down and look at the movies and be like, which one do you think's got tits in it? And then we would
Yeah.
like serve, like at the cover and be like, wow, that's a pretty revealing cover already. So there's probably a tit in it. The only way you can scale up is to go to a tit. So like that would be like our like 14-year-old, like I gotta see some tits in a tape.
Yeah.
And we would just like every weekend we would watch movies, and like you end up watching a lot of awesome action movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't end up watching movies that you would never have like stumbled upon
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah, like I think like what's the
Oh, Basic Instinct?
Basic Instinct?
Yeah.
Like, it's a movie that's a good movie.
Yeah.
And then you're watching it and just because you're like, oh well, there's boobs in it, and there are, but then you end up seeing that movie and you're like, wow, that's a good movie. Okay.
Yeah.
The birth of the erotic thriller.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Is there anything before that?
No, I think that's the first one in the genre.
It was like that, and then like Single White Female and all that stuff started coming
It
out.
was a fucked up movie.
That's crazy. That's what's her face is in it from Hateful Eight.
Is that? Oh, that is her. Yeah, that's right. Jen was telling me that.
Yeah.
That it's been a while since I've seen that, but that was a fucked up movie.
What movies did you successfully see a tit in?
I just thought of this one, Hand That Rocks the Cradle. You see a tit in
I was
that.
about to bring that movie up. That's another erotic thriller.
Yeah, it's
right?
another erotic. Well, sorta, because it's like post-erotic. Well, it's erotic in the sense that he like falls in love with the lady who's taking care of their baby. Who rocks the cradle.
Who's rocking the cradle?
She's rocking a couple other things too, if you know.
Bam.
Yeah.
I think Under Siege was my first one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Under Siege was it was pretty popular for that scene.
Yeah.
Do you remember Time Cop? Time Cop had some tits in the
Yeah, it
beginning
did. Yeah.
Because they do that virtual reality sex.
Yeah.
It's funny
And
how
Demolition Man was like that too, and you're like, oh, I think I saw. Wait.
I definitely saw some boobs.
I think
yeah.
I totally saw it.
Real quick, we gotta take a boob break to watch a commercial.
Oh.
Take a break from the boob talk.
All right.
Gotta watch a commercial. We'll be right back.
We lost that.
Yeah.
That thing, by the way.
What did we lose?
The experience gamble thing.
I was so wrapped up in talking about the old movies that I watched and saw boobs in that I couldn't even think of it.
I remember Leprechaun 2 had a pair of.
Oh, really?
Had a pair of boobs in
And a
it.
pair of boobs.
That's the first death. And spoiler alert, folks. But this guy thinks
Typically, yeah.
This guy thinks this woman who I think he was just hanging out with. He's in a garage and she's like taking off her shirt. And he's like, oh, put your face in my fucking titties. And he's like, okay. And then it cuts to like reality and it's like 2 fans.
Oh shit!
what?
The fucking leprechaun like beguiles him with his. Oh, that's awesome.
Probably one of his dirtier tricks, guys.
Yeah, that's definitely a dirty ass trick.
Although he does come out of a penis in Leprechaun in Space.
What?
Yeah, that movie begins with like, this couple, space couple who are about to bang on the
Space
ship.
couple banging in the space. Okay.
And
Are they free floating when they're doing it, or is there like a gravitational?
No,
pull
there
on
is
the
a
ship?
gravitational
Okay.
pull. They don't have. The Leprechaun doesn't have that much money.
Okay. Yeah.
Leprechaun don't have that much gold. Yeah, they're about to get going, and he's like, "Oh no, it hurts!" And then like he starts coming out. And he comes out of his pants.
Oh my god.
The fuck? So he's like a real bad kid. He's
I don't know
down.
if that's explained.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
I can't remember if it is, but that's that. He definitely comes out of a penis.
Jesus.
That's horrifying. This is an awesome boss battle. You get to fight Birdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. Is this the end boss of this dungeon?
No, it's like
No.
a mid boss.
Oh, okay. Has Birdo shown up in this game yet?
No.
Cool. What a cool character.
Yeah, she's cool.
I think it's she. It's it's trans man that uses itself as a woman, right? Isn't that it?
I think so, but like Nintendo's always been weird about clarifying that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not up to date.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look
So
it
You keep the
up.
conversation going. I'm gonna look up Birdo.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
gotta
like-
keep.
I was
I
like,
gotta
it-
keep that going.
I was like, are you guys just not gonna do that?
Oh.
I saw Troll 2 a lot when I was a kid.
I just remember Nilbog. That's all I remember from that.
Yeah, double decker bologna sandwich was something that we would yell at our
dude, like oh my god, something that
yeah.
passed through all of us
Yeah.
on normal
Yeah.
boost and everything. Like we started doing that at Gamervision. Austin and John picked up from us saying that all the time. And they started saying
Did they pick it up from us, or did they? Because Troll 2 kind of exploded in popularity.
I'm fairly certain Austin has said that we would always say it and he thought it was funny and then he'd look up where it came from. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
That he would
That's pretty funny.
because we like a lot of people probably don't know this, but like when we were all starting out, us, Austin, John, Gerard, everybody, we were all watching each other on like game
Yeah.
trailers.
Yeah, it was like kind of before you could make money on YouTube, so we were just like people just making things and just like having fun and watching our contemporaries and
Making each other laugh and like taking each other's like techniques and
Yeah.
like and using them in our own
Yeah.
videos just because they made us laugh in the video we saw. So we were just like, oh dude, I'll do that in mine now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of carryover. I mean, John was always saying that when he started Game Grumps, like all the stuff that he found funny through us.
Right.
Like, obviously the epic maneuver and stuff like that. It's funny.
which I found funny from You'reTheManNow.com.
Of course, yeah.
I used to stop by that site a lot.
Dude, that was the site. Like
Yeah.
that was the site to go to for silly short little things back in the day. Like there was no Vine, there was no like Facebook, like people posting funny little videos. There wasn't even YouTube
No.
to like
No.
see that stuff. I remember being in high school and going into the library one day, and my buddy Justin in high school had found You're the Man Now Dog that day. And he just fucking turned it up all the way, and it was just, you're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. And they were just like crying, laughing, like in their chairs. And I was like, what is this magic? And then you're just spending days just finding the best ones on there.
I forget his name, and I'm sure some people out there know it. But the guy who made You're the Man Now Dog and that original site, he has other ones that he's made, and they're all really funny.
Yeah,
they're
what's
all
that?
really good.
Oh, the actual guy who made that one on that site?
Yeah.
Isn't he kind of famous on the internet now?
Yeah, I'm sure he's like one of those, like, who's the dude from Something Awful, Low Tax?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like he's that
Oh,
kind of internet guy,
Right.
which is like pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like popular internet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Created by Max Goldberg.
Max Goldberg.
Max
that's
Goldberg.
it.
He doesn't have a Wikipedia page, it looks like, though. Interestingly enough. Yeah.
There's some real good jokes on that site.
I remember we were at...
Real bad jokes too.
There's some very bad ones. I remember we were at MagFest, our first MagFest, and we were going up an escalator, and someone yelled at us. Some random asshole was just like, "Stop using the epic maneuver. It's not your joke."
Oh, yeah.
And we were
yeah.
like, "Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We're just
It's an homage.
It's an homage, and also we used it in a completely different capacity because it's supposed to be you do something shitty. We actually used it when we did something awesome.
Yeah.
But then we started using it when we did stuff that was shitty, and then it just turned into whatever.
And then it came
was.
full circle.
Yeah.
But I remember that guy yelling at us, and it's like, do you realize that like every single comedian uses other jokes that they've liked, and it's if we were using it in the exact same capacity, yes, I could see that. But we were using it in a new capacity. We were
Right.
spinning it and changing it. Yeah, I remember just like hearing that and being like, all right, dude.
Not really something worth getting upset about.
No,
that
no,
you would-
definitely
no, not you, him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Not something worth yelling at somebody.
No, it's like you have nothing to do with it. You're not involved on either side of the argument here. You didn't create that or what we did. So stay out of it, maybe.
Maybe he's a cop.
He's an internet cop, joke
Yeah.
cop.
Joke cop.
He's a joke cop. That's it. Hold on, let's see. Bird. So she was depicted as an antagonist, but I'm sorry, wrong sentence. She is a recurring character depicted as an antagonist. Then she became an ally. The original manual asserts that she's a boy who thinks he is a girl and would rather be referred to as Birdetta.
The original manual? Really?
The original manual for Super Mario Brothers 2.
Mario
says
2,
that.
that's cool.
Is that
That's
I feel like
Wikipedia, and it's definitely true.
They got some sources.
I thought that Birdo was named Birdo because the names were mixed up in the credits.
Sure.
I don't know. I could be making that up.
In Japan, Birdo is known as Catherine.
Catherine?
Catherine. Yes. Or Catherine, as it would be phonetically said, I think. But so the later releases did not mention any gender, and then Nintendo eventually retconned Birdo as female in Super Mario Tennis.
Wow,
What?
really?
Yes. Uh-huh. I do not remember that from Mario Tennis. I guess I didn't pay attention to the lore in that game.
I was 95% sure Yoshi was gay.
Yeah? Why?
Just looks like a gay man. Just looks like he might be gay. Not that he should, or
No, but I mean, he could be, I guess,
I just thought.
Hey,
He just strikes me as a gay man.
there's a lot of different colors. He's got rainbow friends, It's a rainbow of Yoshis. Maybe they're all gay.
He's pretty cute.
So, apparently, however, several games portray her as male, such as Captain Rainbow, will refer to gender confusion without assigning one, such as Super Smash Brothers.
Huh.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's cool. I guess it's still up in the air. It's probably one of those things that'll never be officially stated.
Yeah, wasn't there like a Streets of Rage 2 character that was like that too?
Oh, you're thinking of Poison from Final Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
She is trans. I
Right.
believe, yeah.
Okay. That's what's cool about Japanese culture, though, is that you get that stuff. Like, that came over here, and it was like, an American company wouldn't have put anything like that.
No.
I don't think.
Yeah, Poison is a good example. I don't know if Birdo is a good example.
Alright, we'll use Poison.
We'll
I
use
wonder.
Poison.
Yeah, I wonder if Birdo is just kind of like a mix-up, and they're just like, we're just gonna turn into that because everybody knows the story now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, maybe it
I
was
mean,
like, maybe...
Birdo's not real.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
People are just making up a backstory.
Telling me that people
for
are making something up about a fake
I'm
person?
mad. I'm and angry.
I'm mad. Stop talking about that, Nintendo. You don't get to talk about that. That's someone else's myth. Do you think it was like an urban myth that they just kind of were like, all right, we'll just accept it?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, if the manual said it, I don't know.
If the manual said it, it's true. So what's going on here?
So there's Valentina chick who kind of took over this Nimbus land.
Uh-huh.
She on the run now because she saw
Yeah.
Mario and
You
got
ousted her
scared.
ass?
She got scared.
She saw Mario's white face.
White
It was like,
Italian.
oh my god, white people.
Whoop! Just ran right by these guys.
They're the evilest. They make empires.
They're obsessed with it. Well, that looks nice.
Oh!
Oh, I thought he was gonna do it too. He is gonna do it too.
Oh, he did some
No,
other
it's
magics.
fun. Yo, that's some Final Fantasy VII shit.
Yep.
Well, Final Fantasy.
Are there any black Nintendo characters? And if you say Donkey Kong, that's racist, folks. Okay? Not talking to you, Paul. I'm talking to the audience.
I know. We were talking about this earlier, and that they actually, you were saying that Donkey Kong is racist.
I think the newest Donkey Kong is a little racist.
It's interesting because they play on like, so they don't do it with Mario, even though he's Italian. I mean, besides the fact that he has a very racist Italian mustache and a racist Italian accent and everything.
It's not really, I guess it's a stereotype.
It's a stereotype, which
Yeah.
is racism. That's what people have problems with.
Not if it's true. I mean, my dad had a mustache, okay?
Right.
My dad's name is Luigi, okay?
He is. Luigino.
But yeah, I think the newer games, the Donkey Kong, like they kind of play them as black characters, whereas in the original Donkey Kong countries, they just had like a
Island flair. It was like,
it was more of an aesthetic.
yeah. Whereas now it's like this, yeah. I don't know. Are there any? I don't think there are any black characters. Are any of the F-Zero people
is there
black?
like a darker Toad character, perhaps?
I think there is now. I don't think there was
yeah.
before. I think they
Yeah.
might have made a black Toad.
Would you say one of the F-Zero characters?
Are there any
Maybe.
F-Zero characters that are black?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's weird because Japan is a place that there's not too many. It's a lot of Japanese people there,
Yeah.
right?
They don't have a lot.
However, Sega, I feel like, made a point to put more than any company, more black characters in their video games.
Right. Yeah.
Than
We were
Streets
talking
of
about
Rage,
Streets of Rage
and
yeah.
Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah. What else too? I feel like well, a lot of the times what they would do with Sega games is they would have the second character be the black character, typically.
Yeah.
I feel like usually they would just be a palette swap and they would just make him a black character, which was
Somewhat,
convenient
yeah.
in that they didn't have to create another character.
Guy, yeah.
But I don't know if that was necessarily convenience or if it was like, oh, well, we'll just have a black character.
No, I think like
Yes, fucking kill him, kill.
the original.
Boom!
Oh.
So close. Good though.
The original character, the black character in the original game, is pretty similar to the white, but in
Wait,
2,
what, Streets of Rage?
Yeah, in Streets of Rage 2, he's wearing rollerblades, man.
Oh,
skate.
He's like a little kid. Yeah.
Skate fucking rules.
Yeah,
He's
Skate's
awesome.
sweet.
He's got the best moves. He's got what, like a backward flip? That's cool.
It's got like a drill.
I think he does a Hurricane Rana too, doesn't he? Like where he jumps on their neck and he does a backwards flip.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
He's got like a sweet Hurricane Rana attack. And was Rue in the third?
Rue is in the third
Yeah.
one.
Third one?
You're saying Rue is a black character, Paul? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
is that what you're saying,
Yes,
Paul?
that's what I was saying. Yeah. Black African man, Aboriginal character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't 3 have like the
Alright,
guy
sorry,
with like
back
the robot
Australian.
arm? What's that? Didn't 3 have the guy with the robot arm?
Yeah.
Old guy with the robot arm?
Yeah. And then, so 2 was Axel and what's the girl's name? Blaze.
Rose.
Blaze. Axel and Rose. Axel, Blaze, the big dude, I forget what his name was, and Blade. That was
Slash.
2.
Axel Rose and Slash.
Axel, Rose, and Slash.
They did that for
2.
one of the Mega Man games.
Did they? Oh yeah, they did.
Mega Man X something. Uh-oh.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that was a joke. I was wondering if like that was supposed to be like that.
I wanted
All that
those. I
cool
want
shit.
those.
That one's pretty funny where he puts up the victory.
No, I didn't see that. yes, and then three has Kangaroo, obviously Axel and Blaze.
Right.
And I think they bring the black dude back from the first one.
Oh,
that one.
do they? That's
I think
cool.
so. I think 3 has an actual like regular black guy, like not a big, you know.
The original one's real anime. He's super. His in the beginning they introduce all the characters with a little bio, and the first one is or that character, I forget his name. It might be Axel.
It's Axel. Yeah, the first one's Axel.
Yeah,
he's in all of them.
His hobby is bonsai.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's like Jet in
nice.
in Cowboy Bebop.
And then the female character, her hobby is the lambada. Do you know what the lambada is?
The dance,
The
right?
forbidden dance.
Oh, a sexy dance?
You know, dude, you were talking about bad movies, and I watched a documentary about bad movies.
Oh yeah, I think I may have seen the same one.
Is it the Hammer? No, not Hammer Films.
Canon Pictures.
Canon Pictures, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a great documentary. A
That's
lot of
why-
those movies are really bad ones that had a lot of boobs in it.
Yeah, and that,
Oh,
was,
are
that
they?
was kind of it. Yeah. There's
Adam was the black dude in First Street.
Adam. Okay.
Accomplished boxer.
That's where I saw Runaway Train.
Oh, they make that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
shit, really? Was Runaway Train good or was it
Oh,
bad?
what the hell
yeah,
is this?
I like Runaway Train.
Oh, no,
Oh
what the
yeah,
hell?
she's got to fight him alone.
Oh shit. Well, we gotta actually take a break real quick. Oh, we'll be back and we'll see what happens in this fight.
Wait, is this a break or
No,
is
it's not
this
a break.
the end of the-
We're gonna
It's
be
end.
back in a week.
Oh, okay. See ya.
See ya.